everybody, this is Women and Waves, and in this video we're going to talk about surf skates. Surf skating is a really useful and amazing tool for practicing your surfing, and in this video we are going to introduce surf skating and tell you why you shouldn't be scared of it if you've never done it before. If you've never skateboarded or if you're scared of it, don't worry. Surf skating is completely different to skateboarding. This is a really useful tool for practicing your surfing skills. So we're going to forget about skateboarding and think about surfing here. And we're just going to go over how to get on your first surf skate and start rolling around and having fun. So when you first start surf skating, it's a good idea to do it with a group of friends or in pairs. So this is my friend Lenny. We're going to be surf skating together, and I'm going to talk Lenny through the beginning steps to getting on the surf skate for the first time. So first things first, we're going to introduce the surf skate. So these are slightly different to normal skateboards because the trucks, these metal bits here and here, rotate as well as leaning left to right, which allows it to emulate a surfboard. So that's why they're really useful for practicing surf drills. The wheels are slightly bigger and slightly stickier than most skateboard wheels. The deck, pretty similar, and grip tape to keep your feet stuck to the board. So surf skating is not as dangerous as skateboarding because you're practicing surfing skills in a controlled environment. But at the beginning, it's still very important to be aware of safety. So we're gonna pad ourselves up, elbow pads, knee pads, and wrist guards, and we're also gonna wear helmets. So first things first, before we even get on the surf skate, we want to figure out which foot we're going to have forward, what stance we have. And your stance is either going to be regular, which means your left foot is forward, or goofy, which means your right foot is forward. You want your stance to be the same as if you're surfing, because this is a tool to help with our surfing, so we're going to get the best results if we use the same stance. So if you snowboard or if you skate, forget which stance you use for those ones and think about which stance you would do for surfing. If you're not sure, then you can get a friend to gently push you, and whatever foot you naturally put out to catch yourself, that's the foot you should use as your front foot. So when you're stepping on the surf skate, you always want to put your front foot on first and then your back foot. So get your partner to support you, and you step your front foot on the nose of the board, diagonally across. If you are regular footed, your foot will be covering the bottom right bolt, and if you're goofy footed, it'll be covering the bottom left bolt. You then want to step your back foot on the board, behind the bolts, closer to the tail of the board. You want to get off the surf skate the exact same way you got on, but in reverse. So you step your back foot off first, and then your front foot. That is the safest and most stable way for you to get on and off the surf skate. So if you're new to surf skating or skateboarding, then this will feel really weird. It might be a completely foreign feeling. So when we start, we're just gonna have support from our friend the whole time. So once you're comfortably on the surf skate, you're just gonna get your friend to gently walk you forwards and just see how it feels to have the board rolling underneath your feet. When people get on the surf skate, they have a tendency to tense up and get really stiff. So make sure to stay relaxed, keep a nice gentle bend in your knees, and keep looking where you're going at all times. Continue to support your friend and walk them forward until they feel comfortable, and get them to use their toes and their heels to start turning. Once your friend on the surf skate is comfortable rolling around with support from you holding their hands, you can instead just push them from the hip. And this allows them to feel the balance of the board by themselves, and then when they start skating on their own, they'll feel way more confident. Once you're comfortably pushing your friend around with your hand on their hip and they're using their toes and their heels to turn, it's a good idea to introduce using their shoulder to turn as well. So when they put pressure on their heel, they can open up their shoulder and look in the direction they want to turn. And when they put pressure on their toe edge, they can close their shoulder in and again look in the direction they want to turn. And this is the basis for turning in surfing. So here you'll really start to feel the benefits of surf skating in terms of how it can help your surfing as well. So the next step is to learn to push so you can skate around all by yourself. So the front foot comes on the skateboard, same way as we described before. When we're pushing, all of our weight is going to be on this front foot. Your back foot is the one that you use to push. It's going to come in line with your front foot, nice and close to the skateboard, and you're going to push yourself along. You might find that pushing takes you a bit of time to get used to, The number one mistake that people make when they're pushing is they'll try and have weight on their back foot on the ground, which just makes you really unstable. So make sure all of that weight is on your front foot on the skateboard. If you're feeling a bit unstable, you can get a friend to hold your hand while you push for the first few times. Remember, the aim of this video was just to break that fear of skateboarding and surf skating and to get you out there having fun and then hopefully improve your surf skating skills in the future. So once you have practiced all of these skills, you are free to start skating around by yourself, learning to turn and having some fun. And remember, these are the absolute basics. So it's really good to get to grips doing this as much as you can, but as soon as you've nailed these skills, you can learn to generate your own speed, you can practice bottom turns, top turns, cutbacks, and just generally improving your flow. But nailing these basics first is the first step. So the next step is for you to get your hands on a surf skate. So some good reputable brands for you to start with are Carver, Yow and Smooth Star, but the main thing you're looking for is just that the front truck rotates, and when you go into the shop, make sure you have a good chat with the people you're buying them from to make sure that the surf skate is the right size for your weight and height. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and look out for future videos where we're going to delve deeper into more surf skating techniques, but for now, just get stuck in with the basics, get rolling around and having fun. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you out there.
For more surf tutorials, product reviews and lifestyle videos, hit the like and subscribe button, and for all information on our international trips and coaching weekends, visit the website womenawavesociety.com.